We are the keepers of the flame, the sacred order. Let the ceremony begin.
And today, Faithful Acolytes, we take a look at this. And no, you are not seeing double. This is not a repeat of the earlier video I did from local Hive. This is the honey mango habanero sauce. The other one was just the honey habanero. And so this one, the idea is that there's mango in there as well. In fact, let's just look. So we have honey, water, it's the mango puree concentrate, and then the other stuff's same. The carrots, the lemon juice concentrate, the salt, you got tapioca starch in there, orange habanero puree. We've got garlic powder, onion powder, and xanthan gum. So what's interesting about this to me is that habanero is certainly not affecting the consistency. It's almost identical to the other one. The color is almost the same. It's a really, I thought it was going to have, I guess, a lot more of that sort of vibe of mango, being mango's that high in the ingredients, but really it imparts a sort of, I guess, sort of general tropic fruitiness to this, but it's very, very low key. It actually, it is different from the other sauce, and I think I like this one better actually. It's a more well-rounded sauce. There's more things contributing to a composite, to an actual whole of flavors, but both of them are quite nice. But either one of these that you can find, definitely worth picking up a bottle or two of these. These are excellent sauces. So, but let's get into it. So very similar to the other sauce, we have the honey, the little bit of spice from the habanero, but then there's also that tropical fruit undercurrent that is super, super nice. I really like this sauce. This is, I didn't think I was gonna like it better, and I don't like the cracked cap. That's probably not a feature, but I'm gonna whip through this fast enough it won't matter. But this sauce is just, it is, to me it's better. It's got more dynamic flavors. I do like that undercurrent of the tropical fruit kind of floating around in there. It definitely rounds out the sauce a lot nicer. The other one I thought was excellent as well, but this one I like. This is my favorite here. Of these two, I would get either one of them again, but this one I am really enjoying a lot more than I did the other one, which was considerable. You guys can check out that video too if you're interested. Okay, so we got Little Caesars, and this is their thin crust pizza. Now, so Little Caesars shows up a fair amount, or it has in earlier videos. And it's not because I really like it or anything like that. A, it's close to me, but B, they've also been having a lot of variations on their regular pizza. I don't like the regular pizza. Like, I never ever get that. Most of the time you see it as just the special stuff they have, like the quattro thing, and then also the crazy bread. And I thought, okay, a thin crust pizza, why don't I just see if I like it better? Because I really don't like the regular one. So let's give it a go here and see how this shakes out, if I like it any better, just as a baseline. My natural preference is for thin crust. Honestly, it's a touch bland. I think if I get this next time, I'm gonna ask for those garlic bread shakies to go over the top of this. It's not bad, but I don't know that I would get it again. Unless I had a wonderful sauce to eat with it, which I just so happen to. Let's have another bite for good measure. It really downplays the sauce, which is fine because I don't think their sauce is that good. But I had the one where they used actual cheese sauce for the sauce. That one wasn't realistically any better. I didn't like that one particularly either, but the regular pizzas I never get, but the variations are always kind of a little bit interesting, I think. And it is good enough, because otherwise I'd be doing frozen pizzas, and I don't like turning on my oven in summer. Rarely do I do that. I just tried another one as a baseline. You've seen those though. You get pizzas, you see that slice, you just want to get into it. It's just got that certain color combination that's super appealing. If you like pizza, you know what I'm talking about. You know. All right, let's sauce this bad mamma jam up here. All right, there we go. Oh man, that is good. Wow. Well, I just made the pizza. That's such a delicious sauce. The other one was brilliant, but this one, they kind of hit the miracle mile there a little bit, I think, because this is just phenomenal. That was really good. I'm not sure why they chose mango habanero as opposed to like a pineapple. Are mangoes more popular now? I don't know, maybe they are. Or somebody at the company likes mangoes better, possibly. Mangoes in hot sauce, and then a mango hot sauce on pizza is, and sometimes it's a question mark. For me, if you get a sour mango, that is not pleasant. And that seems to be only happen with the mango habaneros, as opposed to like a pineapple habanero. But this one, the mangoes are very sweet. This is really, really good. I flew through the other sauce. This one's only been open a day, maybe two. And I'll be flying through this one as well. I actually had to pause it a little bit, or I was going to, just so I could actually get this filmed. And then I thought, you know what? I'm not expecting great things from Little Caesars, But we keep an open mind. And, you know, maybe the thin crust is, you know, maybe that's the answer, but it isn't. I tell you that. Honestly, the problem is the crust. This crust is very, very crackery. As opposed to like dough. I don't know. It doesn't work for me. It's not bad. But it's a very crackerish dough. You know, flavorless, kind of like water crackers almost. Right in that realm is about where I put it. Those aren't meant to be flavorful usually. You know, a lot of people will say that pizza comes down to the dough. I've never thought that. It's certainly not the toppings alone or the sauce. Pizza is a composite food, meaning that everything has to be good. If you have a deficiency, nothing else is going to carry it. So Little Caesars having the pepperoni and cheese are fine, but to me they kind of have I would almost say a mediocre pizza sauce. It's just really, really hard to carry the day. I guess we'll have a couple more slices here. We're not gonna do the whole thing. We'll just do half pizza. So there's half the pizza right there. But this delicious sauce will be on all of it. Probably. You know, I like cold pizza. So, but when I like cold pizza, I usually don't like to add things to it. By the way, that's another problem I have with Little Caesars, that their pizza isn't very good in that context. And this is somebody who said, you know, when I was growing up, Totino's pizza cold a bazillion times. Little Caesars pizza cold is just a no-go for me. But again, that's why I don't get the normal pizza usually. I should have shown you that. Here, let's just do that. Take a look here at the back. This is the crust. It looks like a cracker. It is a little softer than crackers, you know, owing to the grease and whatnot in it. It kind of reminds me actually of, you know, those places where, like Pizza Factory and Mod Pizza and stuff, where you have that super thin crust that they have. And depending on which one you get, it can be really questionable. That's probably what they're trying to do here. Those places don't generally, I don't think, care about the crust. They just want it to be done. By the time that pizza rolls out of the conveyor belt oven, they want you to be finished. I think that's the primary concern. Just stunning. Stunningly delicious sauce. It pours super smooth. Like, it is so well. This one and the other one are just extremely well done. I would say they're both about equal. My preference is for this one. I think this is a better sauce. I enjoy it more. It tastes better to me. But they are both phenomenal. So make no mistake about that. The local Hive honey hot sauce, both of the variations that I've done on this series are just spectacular. And you can go to the table of contents by clicking on the link for the written review available in the description below for this, and you can see, you can go right to the page for the other one and look at that video if you want to as well. Yeah, this is, I'm really happy that the actual seal stayed intact even though the cap broke on this one. Because tossing this sauce would have been an absolute tragedy. It does separate a little bit, which is kind of interesting. This one, the other one didn't. This one has separated a couple times. I'm not quite sure why, but yeah, just an absolute delight. Mostly it is honey and habanero, but you have that, like I said, that really nice undercurrent of sort of a general tropical, and then every once in a while you start to get a little hit of the mango itself. Part of that's because, you know, agitating this is a little difficult with honey because honey is so thick. But yeah, I really like what this is, and sweet mango on pizza I definitely like as well. Clearly, I quite liked it over several slices. So yeah, just and this is, I've had this on chicken. It is great there. Just this is anywhere you would use honey and you want a little heat. It's not. It's actually probably a little sweeter than the other sauce, but neither of them are super sweet because they do have that sort of vinegar undercurrent to things as well. All that is there for is just to dial down the sweetness a little bit. It is not a vinegary sauce, even slightly. What it is exquisite and fantastic and tasty and delicious. And I'll just leave it there. So that was the local Hive honey mango habanero hot sauce. Now go forward in peace to serve the flame.